Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Hopefully it's all up and running and you guys can hear us and see us. See, we have a few people joining us already. I see Lizette, New England Betty Boops here. Angeli, Jane, Amy, Chelsea, Sweet Girl, Bonnie, Donna, Bev. How you guys doing tonight? Can you guys hear us? Is everything coming through? I think it should be. It looks like it should be on my end, but I know there's a little bit of a delay, especially when we're using the software that we're using. But I don't think we had anything specifically planned.
Not really.
Yeah, we... sorry. Yeah, this is another kind of like not last minute. Obviously, we knew we were going to have a live, but just...
I mean, I have things I could cross post.
Yeah.
I want to go sourcing all day tomorrow, so I could get my 15 ready and pre-listed for tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, Christina Stinger's here from Germany. Thanks for tuning in, Christina. Huge supporter of the channel.
Hey, Christina. I saw Odalis said finally made a live. She bought from us today, and it's almost her birthday.
Awesome. Odalis, we
Happy
appreciate
birthday.
all the support. Happy birthday, yeah. It is. That's right. I remember. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out. Of course, like I haven't done anything as far as getting the live better or fixing my computer. I'm really hoping that the computer doesn't crash tonight, but that can happen. And if it does, just bear with us. I think it takes just a couple minutes to relaunch and get everything going again. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen. And then yeah.
Oh. Someone sent a super chat. Sweet
Oh,
girl.
Thank
for
you so
you.
much.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for all.
Yeah.
Oh, it says it on their side, right? Like is there a sound that reads what
it's
she
not
says?
coming up. I don't know why.
Okay.
The alert. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Well, you guys probably hear
You
what it
guys
says
are
then, right?
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you for all the tips to starting a reselling
thank you
business online. Purple
so
heart.
Sweet girl. Sorry you had a man voice reading that, but we do appreciate that super chat very much. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. Any haul videos planned? I think you kind of have one coming up, right? Like
Yeah,
Ben's haul.
I'm gonna do that. I mean, I recorded some footage the other day, but we haven't really looked at it much, and we looked at it enough to know it's pretty crooked. So, do you want to see crooked footage or not?
Yeah.
I don't have a good I don't have that chest strap thing, so I try to hook it on my Cavu bag, and it's just crooked, and I've tried to hook it on my jacket, and it's crooked. So
the GoPro angle the lens is so wide, Kathy points it straight, but it points the video up. It gets half of the ceiling. So I think it's just getting used to where to place the angle of the camera. Do you guys ever buy liquidation pallets? No, we probably won't, to be honest.
yeah, I don't. I love handpicking each item I put in the store. So
Yeah.
I also don't just not knowing what you're gonna get. Half of it could be messed up and stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Amy, Nebraska hanger. I'm sorry. The Nebraska hanger. I got it right. My words were all kind of over themselves on my screen for a second. She's here from Omaha. We've got dialed-in gifts and accessories from Arizona. Guys, thanks for joining us this evening. I have a question. Hello, what brand 4x6 thermal labels do you use? I don't know the brand, but I can look up Amazon.
Is it linked on our thingy?
I don't know, to be honest.
We need to up that. You could do that during the live. Well, I guess you can't.
Right.
And I don't know how. I don't know how to do anything, honestly, guys, except reselling. Sorry, if I'm looking at my phone, I'm trying to draft a few items so I can list them.
Yeah, again, like I said, we are extremely underprepared.
We were doing homework and all that good stuff with the kids.
Yeah,
just a few minutes ago.
We had a very productive work day.
Yeah.
And then the kids came home from school and
told us they had homework at 7, which they don't usually have homework, so it was weird.
the evening got away from us. So let me search because we do get our labels on Amazon. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Looks like the brand we buy is Fung Lam, Funglam. I might be able to put a link here. Nope, wrong link.
Drafted 3, so I'll answer some questions for a minute. How do I change this? I switch it to live chat, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that too. Live chat.
So
I don't know how to get a link. That's not like just a long, crazy.
Does that put like our Amazon link? But I don't know if it's linked in there or not.
Oh, I can't get our Amazon referral link to work, but I'm just going to give you the Amazon link. So that link should work, Danielle. Those are the exact ones that we bought. They come in packs of 8. It's $40, and there's 8 rolls, and there's 220 labels on a roll. So that's what we get, and that's what we use.
Alright, so we answered the any haul videos, the labels. So hello Arlene, hello Alyssa, Gina, and Wes, and Kim.
Yeah, Wes, thanks for coming for the first live you can catch. We appreciate it.
And hey, Fi Resellers. You guys were in Aspen. I just was watching your video today. That looked fun. I know we live in Colorado, but we never go to the fun parts of it that much. Right. So yeah. Day 1, hello.
Yeah, here's a quick question regarding the spreadsheet. Will you be updating it to include business expenses and mileage used? Yes, I haven't had the time to get in there and actually edit it or update it yet. It's becoming harder and harder to find time these days, I'll tell you what. But yes, I do plan on having a mileage tab, which is just something that you can manually input if you're not using like an app or anything like that. And then like expenses on a separate tab. I mean, honestly, if you know anything about spreadsheets, you can easily add those yourself. You don't really have to wait for me if you know anything about spreadsheets, but they're not going to be anything like super awesome. but yeah, Andrea's here. Oh, yeah, you guys come organize my life every time. Okay, life
you
organization.
You can do it, Andrea.
We're good at this.
Yeah.
Life organization, on the other hand,
we're trying to get our downstairs life a little more organized. I mean, we're pretty organized, but just trying to do like a big spring cleaning and just find more storage solutions in our small house.
Yeah.
Hello, Sharon. And Emily, so which subscription to list perfectly? Right now we are on the $69, what is that, premium or something?
The top tier.
Yeah, but we've used all of them. So we started at the 29 and worked our way up to the 69. Yeah. And they've all
suggest
worked.
At least doing the mid-range one. I feel like the base level, it's okay if you're just I don't know, because you can't do the bulk cross listing.
Yeah, I mean, if you just list a few items here and there, that one's great. Yeah. But if you're like even probably listing, I'd say 20 to 50 items a week, I'd probably go with at least the middle, yeah.
Hi, love you watching you guys. Do you use an accounting software in addition to your spreadsheet to record expenses? No, we don't. Just do it all by hand like old people. I mean, an in-store haul would be great, but I love just seeing what you bought. Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's something we're trying to just practice at and be better at.
I'm still chicken to wear the GoPro in public, so I like on my little backpack thing, I'm like, okay, I could easily grab it off because it's on a clip if, I don't know, someone's looking at me or looking like they're gonna come tell me to turn it off, so I just need to get a little more braver.
Northwest, I'm guessing it's Northwest? yeah, Northwest. Purple Sparkles, thanks for coming tonight. Nikki G. Jamie, how long do you wait to prep and ship in case a buyer cancels?
I feel like you skipped like 4 things.
Did I?
Well, think for yourself is letting people know you guys can get like a tax exempt thingy. We don't have that, but again, I'm too chicken to be like, hey, I have this tax exempt thing, because I feel like the average Goodwill employee is not going to know what it is, and then you're holding up the line, and the Goodwill line's always like long, and again, I'm a chicken, so I don't have it, but you guys can get one. I don't know how. And then Rafiki said, where do you guys get your boxes from? We got them from Walmart.
Weird. So, like, I see what you just read out loud on the YouTube channel, but on my software, I don't see those things you just read. So, I wonder if this is based off of the top chat for some reason. Anyway.
Hello.
So, sorry if I do miss things. It seems like I might miss things just because it's not showing them to me. I don't know why it wouldn't show them to me anyway.
And W Purple Sparkles, hello. And Nikki G, Jamie, how long do we wait to prep and ship in case a buyer cancels? We don't wait. I mean, I don't wait for that anyways. We just ship every day around 3 o'clock, so. But I print the labels as soon as I'm see that the sale come in usually.
Right.
Like if I'm up here anyways.
Yeah, unless it's like Poshmark, we do, if they buy outright, Poshmark does have that 3-hour rule, where they allow the buyer to cancel up to 3 hours after the purchase with like no real questions asked. We usually wait for that to go through, I guess.
Yeah. Hello, Denise.
Tipton, Tennessee. Been binge watching. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're enjoying them. Don't watch the older videos.
I'm there.
Super cringe.
I'm in there. Even I feel like our regular videos are cringe, but you guys are all nice and watch them, so thank you.
Thrift Trippin', Randy and Mimi, thanks for coming. From Georgia.
Yeah. Can someone sell their eBay store? I'm not sure. I've heard people mention that. I'm not sure if it's like allowed or how you go about it, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about transferring because I feel like a lot of that's tied to your
name and everything.
Social, maybe, I don't know. Unless you have it in a business entity or something. We would never sell our.
I know. Like, what if we want to give it to our kids someday?
Yeah,
like, how would we? I don't know. That's an interesting question. If anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah. Something to worry about another day.
Hello, Sue and Melinda. Yes, we get that babies that don't sleep thing.
Yeah, we have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old with terrible sleep patterns. And we have terrible sleep patterns, to be honest.
Let's
see.
I don't know anything about virus protection for Chelsea's question.
Do you need any special antivirus or VPN on your system to start selling, or would you recommend it? It's probably not a bad idea to have antivirus no matter what you're doing. But I wouldn't say it's like a requirement or anything. VPN, we don't use a VPN. I do want to use one. I just have never really set one up or anything. But yeah, I don't think they're like needed. But probably both are good to just keep you safe a little bit online. Doing no matter what you're doing, not just reselling.
Hello, Bev. Yes, I am mostly always working.
Yeah.
I need to chill sometimes and get a hobby. What hobby should I get, guys?
She's not crafty. She hates crafting.
I do hate craft. I hate anything that requires a mess or like getting extra things.
She hates video games. Video games are like my hobby. I like crafting, like making things. I like building things out of wood. So we're like exact opposites with like I'll do anything as a hobby. I like fishing, hiking.
I don't like fishing because it smells and it's outside. I don't like going outside that much.
Her hobby is working. That's a problem. We do need to find her a hobby. So if you guys have any ideas, do share with us.
Hello, Madeline's Attic and Alma. Hello.
Listen,
she's delivering. Awesome. Get that money.
Yeah.
How is Uber Eats? Like, I mean, we've ordered it a couple times maybe, and like it's been great service. I'm just like, how is this? Like, I just don't get how there's money for everyone to be made there. Like, I mean, I know we pay, the delivery fee and the tip and the everything else, but I'm still just like, it'll be like $2 delivery fee plus the tip plus, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's enough money for, the person who's bringing it or Uber to make any money.
Yeah.
So, but I like the service when I'm in a pinch and need food brought to me. Hey, Joshua. How many items can we fit in our boxes? It really depends what items. If it's like shoes, only like 5 or 6. But if it's like kids stuff, like 50.
Per box?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, our inventory system, it holds about 1,000 items. And
right now we're at close to 1,200. But some of them are, the shoes on here.
Up on the top shelf.
So.
And in the closet we have...
I mean, that is mostly... not mostly. At least probably half shoes, though. And, like, large ones, so...
Yeah. They are small, but that makes it easier to manage. If you need to move a box around, it's not a big, heavy bin. If you're looking in a bin, there's only 10 to 15 items to look through, so it's speedy that way. And it really only works if you have shelving that kind of keeps it all really close together, because there's like no airspace, like void in our shelves. So, we got that little bit of, you see like right here, like just a little gap that's just enough to pull the box out and put it in.
Jane said if we enter Amazon through your link and purchase, does it give you credit?
Yeah,
it
actually,
does.
Yeah, it does.
We always appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
And it's at no additional cost either. That's the cool thing.
Yeah, like you don't even have to buy something that's on our things that we use list. Just you clicking it.
Right.
Does give us a small kickback. So.
And if you don't if you don't get to it, it's not a big
deal. don't stress yourself out trying to find our links.
Right. Just being here hanging out is more than we could ever ask for from any of you guys. So we do appreciate just that alone.
Alma said on this perfectly. How do we manage multiple quantities of an item after it sells? I mean, recently I used to like list the quantity on each platform. Like, if I have 10, I put eBay 10, Posh 10.
Like as one listing.
Yeah, but recently I've just been, even though I know I have 10, I've just been putting it as one. So then like when it sells on one platform, I don't have to like delete it from the others. And then whichever one it sells on, I'll just go and relist a brand new one, which... Yeah. So that's how I do it right now, but you can do it. I'm sure there's other ways to do it.
Yeah, definitely whatever we do does not mean it's the best. Like, I'm almost positive everything that we do, there's better ways to do it. But, I think we've gotten good at the way we do it, so... And that's just
I was getting stressed out, like thinking I would keep checking my spreadsheet, like, oh dang, do I really have 6 left or whatnot? But now, it's easier when you just do one at a time. Dialed in gifts just got banker boxes setting up this weekend.
Nice. Banker Box Mafia. That's what Kevin and over on that. If you guys don't watch, go check out Trash to Cash podcast. There's Dave the NC Picker and Carrie from American Arbitrage and Kevin from Commonwealth Picker, Flipper, all the Commonwealth stuff.
They were hating on our banker boxes the other day.
Yeah, because NC Dave just moved to Florida, and he's setting up all his. He's having some growing pains, or like pains of moving, of losing inventory and stuff. So he's changing to some. I think they're banker boxes, but they're like deep. They're like almost like a really deep file cabinet box, and they're nice if you have the space for that. I would, I like his boxes, but they're basically banker boxes, and Kevin was hating on them for it.
Would we ever hire employees? I mean, I won't ever say never, but it's not in the plan as of right now.
Yeah, and like we've kind of set up our system to where we could in the future. Our inventory is easy to train to a new hire, or easy to expand if we wanted to, go to like a bigger building and get double the inventory. We could do that in one day. We could have everything set up in one day, and it's like streamlined, seamless, not streamless. And yeah, it would be basically, it's no real. It's a very easy thing to train. So we've kind of set it up with the ability to, if we ever needed to, but we don't really have the intention to right now.
Yeah.
So basically everything Kathy just said.
And if I did, it would probably just be for one little part, like a photographer or just a shipper or something like that.
Yeah, and I don't know if we'd ever actually hire like an actual like W-2 employee. I'd probably do it strictly like contractor based. Like Kathy was saying, like just someone to photograph.
Not like I'm thinking of Rally Roots, like they're Cali.
Right.
She kind of does it all. We probably wouldn't need something that much.
Yeah.
Hello, Tanya and Liz. Queen Photography. Are we? She's having the same storage space issue. Are we considering a storage unit? We're not considering a storage unit.
No.
But we do have a big bus on the side of our house that we could fill up if we need to.
We do also have space for a shed.
Yeah, like we have a shed in our backyard. We've considered building a second shed if we need to. I mean, right now we're selling close to what we're listing, so we're maintaining. And we have a little more space. I could probably fit 200 or 300 more items before we're really, really out of space. So.
Yeah, the problem we would run into is having our inventory divided amongst two different areas, and I feel like that would just not really be worth the struggle of gotta go down here to get this stuff, gotta go up here to get that stuff.
So usually when I get really close to full, I kind of run a bigger sale or something and try to move some stuff out. I
think the trick would be just trying to optimize what we have and just do a little bit better. And, if we ever, if we move, we obviously, our house is fairly small. It's hard to operate a bit. Our house is about 1,800 square feet. So it's not small, but we do.
Including this space, though. So, this is 400 of that.
Right. So all up here, well, this is actually more. This is probably
500.
Probably 500.
Yeah. So our downstairs is like 1,300 square feet. So.
Yeah. So it's tight. We got 2 boys, a dog, and us, and we operate our business out of here. So, I'm not lying. It would be nice to be able to move into a bigger house someday. And the nice thing, again, with our inventory, is we can literally move it in one day. And,
by ourselves, not trusting movers, because didn't Dave on their podcast say the movers might have dropped stuff and then put it in the wrong box, and now he has to go figure out what's what.
I would have a cow.
That would be a nightmare. Rockin' Robbins, please tell me what a draft bank is. I've been hearing it a lot lately. Basically just getting extra listings so that when you have a, an emergency or something, or you can't photograph that day or whatever. Like say you have a dentist appointment or something, you can't do your normal morning listings. You just have some already ready to go for you to list that day. Like right now, I want to go thrifting all day tomorrow. I don't have a draft bank really. Like I photographed enough right now to list for tomorrow, but
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just list them for tomorrow, so that I don't have to be here tomorrow listing them. Just getting ahead on your listings, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to have over 100 just ready, basically at least a week's worth. The Russo, we're so funny. Hey, Debbie. Courtney, for Facebook Marketplace, do you record the total sales price, including shipping, even when the buyer pays, and then record the shipping even though it cancels?
So in our spreadsheet, I'm guessing
we don't on our spreadsheet, but I know that Facebook on their tax paper does include the shipping, so I guess do it. Whatever makes sense for you. I think we just kind of cancel it out by just knowing that that's what it is. I don't know. Chris does our taxes, but
if we didn't keep track of it on our spreadsheet, you know, when we look at it, you know, you can pull reports and all that kind of stuff and see what was spent where. So, you know,
yeah,
it really just depends on how you want to keep track of it, I guess.
But yeah, right now if a buyer pays, say 10 plus ship, I just put 10 and then I put the fee and then that's it. But the tax paper will say the full gross sale, including shipping and everything. It even includes the tax. I'm pretty sure that they paid, even though we don't get that money.
Right.
So we just have to write that all off.
We do keep good enough records to where we know exactly what we made on those. So
yeah,
you know, you just have to do a little bit of math, and you got the record to show the IRS if they ever have any questions.
Hello, Emily
Not
Ann.
tax advice. So.
Hello, Emily Ann and Thrift and Sister. Just telling Josh that she's trying to go full-time reselling because gas prices are going up. Delivering is not profitable. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, that seems like so hard. The other day we were somewhere and I heard, I don't know if it was Uber, it was one of those things, and the person picking up the order was just like, the restaurant did not have the order. So like the driver drove all the way there and then she already spent her time driving there. And then they didn't have the order, so then she had to wait around longer for them to make the order. So yeah. I was just like, man, I can't imagine just waiting around. And just restaurants, like, a lot of times are just so behind. I know they're really busy and understaffed. So it's just, I just imagine it's a lot of waiting around and also driving. It's just, I don't get it.
I feel like margins are very thin. And yeah, if there's any hiccup, it always seems like it's you that pays for it. So
yeah. I accidentally scrolled and now I need to go find my spot again.
Well, I think you read a question that I didn't see here.
Oh.
This was the next one that I see. Bonnie asked, are you guys set up as an LLC for tax reasons? We are not as of yet. Personally, we probably need to start looking at that more. Our problem is we've been growing and growing and growing, and it's just hard to set the time aside to go do the things we need to do. But we need to do it. Yeah, we need to go talk to somebody about getting an entity set up and all that kind of stuff, and more than just that. You know, like I was saying, we were looking at maybe moving, so talking to mortgage lenders and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's
it's a stressful world right now.
It is. Real life.
Like, everything is so stressful.
Adulting is hard.
Yeah. Christina, how do we make the transition from 9-to-5 jobs to reselling? It wasn't really transitioning from one to the other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had a death in the family in another state, and we had to kind of go take care of all that, and that took like a month. So I kind of had to quit my job at that point.
Yeah. Kathy actually transitioned from 9 to 5 to stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, so then after we came back from that, we had a little baby at the time. Like, our oldest is 7 now, and he was only 5 months at the time. So,
and I transitioned from a 9 to 5 to self-employed. I was building furniture and all that out of our garage here, And then Kathy kind of grew from
because I don't like doing nothing,
mom,
so
no hobbies, right?
So my hobby became randomly finding stuff.
She was reselling for the kids clothing, and then turned it into a business.
I honestly didn't know about like YouTube and Instagram reseller community and all that stuff till like, I don't know, what, 3 years ago, maybe? 4 years ago. So yeah, it wasn't a quick transition.
No. But I do think transitioning from 9 to 5 to reselling full time, I think it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably part-time reseller for a long time before they kind of drop off that to full time.
I would recommend at least having some savings built up, because one thing that I think is a problem that a lot of people have, and it almost happens not even on purpose, but when you're working a 9 to 5 and you're hustling so hard to get your part-time reselling going, you're working really hard and you're doing really well because you're working hard at it. And then once you become full-time and you have no real like you're not like like when you work 9 to 5, you're like, okay, I have to be at work at 9 and I get home
like
at
you're
5.
In charge of yourself and getting what you got to get done.
Like obligation to keep you in check, right?
Like most days we're like, man, we could just go to the movie. Let's go to a movie. Let's go thrifting. But
let's sleep in.
Yes, thrifting's part of our job, but really we have to list the items first, and then we can go thrifting. Just like keeping yourself, doing what you got to do every day with no boss telling you what you got to do every day. Josh says, love your bits. How do you promote listings on Mercari? They have just a promote little button on every listing. Let me see.
So I see we're getting a lot of spam chat, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
Well, you keep talking. I'm gonna work on
trying to find a listing that has a like so I can show you. Is this clear? Yeah, so just that promote button at the bottom, so you can either promote to everyone, which is that drops the price of your item 5%, but it moves it back to top of Mercari search. So basically it's kind of like either relisting your item, but it's lowering the price, and then or offer 2 likers. Right now this item only has 1 like, so if I say offer to likers, I get to choose what price I want to send them, but it only goes to that one person or however many people are liking it. So that's how you do that. If you're doing it 2 likers, I think you can do as many as you want, but if you're doing the promote to everyone, you can only do 10 per day. So
I have I'm trying to get a chat bot working. Okay. So I might be a little distracted for a minute.
Andrea said, is it off of subscribers, the chat showing? I don't know what that means. You mean like how many people are watching, or
it might be because it off of like I see Lizette's like blocking, timing out a bunch of people. So
I don't know, Andrea. Lisa says, hello from Nashville. Have you done any sourcing here?
Never even been to Tennessee.
No. What has been your best sourcing outside of Colorado? Yeah, we've never ever been to Tennessee. I'd love to go. Outside of Colorado, as a reseller, we haven't been to a ton of places. We went to Nebraska last spring break. We found some good stuff, nothing amazing. We went on a cruise a few years ago in Florida, and that found some good stuff. Again, nothing amazing. So probably better stuff in Florida than in Omaha. But other than that, I don't think I've been thrifting in any other states. So the schoolie, once we get that done, we want to hit up all of them. And then I can answer that question better. What about you? Have you ever thrifted in Colorado, Lisa? Alma says she started using our spreadsheet and it's awesome. Thank you, Alma. If anyone else wants our spreadsheet, there's links in all of our videos and it's free, and you just have to type 0 at the checkout so that you don't have to enter credit card info. Josh. Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought I had a spam chat bot thing that would automatically block people that were doing that stuff. I thought I had it set up, but it's not. I don't know if it's working or not. And I see Lizette's going crazy, timing people out.
Are you gonna help her? I'll just keep reading her.
I can't even see him, so she's quick.
I think she's had some practice. I know she helps out in a lot of chats. So
sorry if you guys see anything.
Is there anyone else that you can help? That can help her?
There is something, but it's gonna take me a lot of time to set it up. So
no, I mean, like, is there any other people that?
Oh.
All right. Dialed in gifts. Loving the spreadsheet. Thank you. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Idea. Is it Idea? I know you've commented on our videos many times. I always feel like I'm saying your name wrong. Northwood Flippers. Northwood Flippers asking, what's the trick to getting sales on Posh? I share several times a day, but no sales. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not. And add 5. Yeah, I'm not sure without knowing exactly what you sell, but for us, honestly, I just list and then let Posh or VA share and send offers all day. It could be maybe you need to send offers, or maybe you need to just at lower prices. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, sell-through rate I think is pretty important. So if you're checking. Make sure you're sourcing things. Oh. Looks like we got a super chat from A Frugal Life, the channel. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you so much.
What was I saying?
Just Poshmark.
Poshmark sell-through rate I think is very important.
And I'm willing to accept a lot of offers that maybe like sometimes I'll list something at 50 and accept 25. Not every time, but just depending on what I paid for an item, I'm pretty open to accepting offers. Mm-hmm. This weekend, though, was rough. I kept getting like 90% offers. It was getting me a little bit crazy.
Right. Oh, I see A Frugal Life wrote something after. I don't know if you meant for this to be for the super chat, but I'll read it out loud. Okay. Yeah, I made it to a live. I'm so excited. Your spreadsheet and your videos have made a huge difference in turning my hobby flipping into a business. Any thoughts on progress on adding an expense tab? Or thoughts or progress? No progress. Sorry.
How long do you think that would take?
Well, I don't think it would take that long, but there's other things that I want to do the spreadsheet that are going to take longer.
I'm trying to figure out when we could plan it for your schedule.
I said February, and
that's over.
That came and went like that. So
yeah, that went really fast.
I don't know if I want to say another date, just because I feel like it will come and go again.
And we're about to probably go on a trip in the end of this month. So like this month, we're trying hard to get a draft bank, honestly, but also just at least stay consistent until we go.
I would say if you're just create a new tab real quick, and then just start doing a very rough. Okay, on this day I spent this much at this location. Use different cells for that, and then once I have one created, you should be able to carry it over pretty easily. And yeah, sorry again that it's not done. She said that $5 was a treat for the puppers. He's over there sleeping,
like not
even on his bed.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Julie and Amanda and April and Blessed. And Christy's asking, just got here, not sure if you mentioned any. Oh, that's what we just asked, right? The spreadsheet. Again, kind of. Yeah. No updates yet. Hopefully at some point this year. Yeah. This year. It's coming this year, guys.
Don't say that. It'll take next year. Yeah, just finding the time. Sorry.
5 resellers is
They say you should be able to change the social security and name associated.
Yeah, it makes sense that you would be able to. So yeah, then I wouldn't see why you couldn't sell your store. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's hard work getting that feedback and stuff. Yeah, by the way, we talked about this in our video today, but we got a negative feedback yesterday. Message eBay for Business if you've never heard of that. It's on Facebook. Just look up eBay for Business and just message through their page. And every time we've done it, they've been able to remove the negative.
Yeah.
It's always been like something that was out of our control. So if it's like an item that is described, they're probably not going to delete it. But if it's out of your control and people, in this case, the buyer was saying I sent him the wrong size shoes when the shoes were clearly marked the correct size that I said that they were. So
right.
They easily removed it. Flipping Dimes loves that I am a fraidy cat.
Yeah, I, contrary to what a lot of people believe, because we have a YouTube channel and we have so many friends out on the internet, both of us are very, very introverted. I don't like going out to crowds and stuff like that, and sometimes even like thrift stores, if they're super crowded, I get like legitimately anxious and like I can't think straight and I want to leave. Sometimes.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then I get annoyed because I'm like, what? I
get short
I'm
too,
still
so
trying
I'll
to look at the shoes.
Yeah, I'll just start snipping and at Kathy and the kids, whatever. And I don't like that I do that, but I can't help it.
Oh, you can help. Anyhow, hello, Brenda. Brenda says, yeah, she heard you could sell your eBay store. German, hello.
No, that's I think that's a spam.
Oh, hello, spam German Sandford. We
did answer that. Would you ever hire an employee? Not gonna say never, but it's not in the plans as of now. And you can go back if you would like to see why.
Ideas asking our opinions on hammock or cell hound, or just like having someone hopeless. I haven't used either of those. Everyone I know that's used them has now quit using them.
Yeah.
For one reason or another. So my guess is they're probably not worth it. But I can't say for sure because I've never used them.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like you're already doing most of the work to even get them like I know hammock, you had to upload the photos, which is honestly most of the work. So to me, it's just like you've already done most of it, might as well finish. Flipping Dimes, what is your position on resellers paying Goodwill employees? Oh, I heard how you talking about Drew's video.
About that, yeah.
I don't know anyone that's done that, but I mean, I don't know. I did watch Drew's video.
Yeah.
And
I probably personally wouldn't do it just because I feel like that would put that employee's job at risk, and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
It just seems like, well, at our Goodwills recently, they put signs on like the new carts when they bring them out that says, it is prohibited from shopping this cart right now. So it would be crazy to me, like, if I can't even touch the carts that are already out on the floor that they're just working on putting away, that they would actually hold stuff for people. I don't know. I don't think it actually happens.
I also feel like
much,
they're not even like allowed to hold stuff for themselves either.
Yeah, one time I went up to the register with a pair of shoes. So our Goodwills, I don't know if they all do this, but they put the sticker with the price and then write the same price on the bottom in case, the sticker falls off or whatever. So I go up to the register. There's no sticker, but the writing's on the bottom. And the girl's, this is like the last 5 minutes too. So she's like, I can't sell them to you if there's no sticker. And I'm like, this is not my first time in a Goodwill. I know you can sell them to me. The price is written on them. But anyways, she seemed like a new employee. And then I was like, well, can you ask your manager? Like, I'm not going to get out of line because I really want these shoes.
Right.
And then the manager comes out and she's like, oh, yeah. Another employee he put them out. I guess they had to put them out on the floor for a certain amount of hours. And then if they didn't sell, they could buy that for themselves. That's what they told me anyways.
Was she the other employee?
No, I don't think she was, but it was like another employee. So that's why she said that particular item didn't have a sticker anyways. So yeah, I don't know if that's true, but that seems like they weren't allowed to even hold for themselves. Yeah, so then I was able to get them. The girl at the register just didn't seem to know.
Understand, yeah.
To me, yeah, that's something that Drew was kind of talking about in his video, like to actually train a Goodwill employee to like know what to even look out for you for. Like, I can be like, okay, hold all the Hokas for me, but when I get there, there's gonna hold 20 pairs and one is gonna be good enough,
Yeah.
I don't know. That just doesn't seem worth it.
I think, just like Drew, I'm pretty sure he was like, it's not really worth your time.
Yeah.
Like, we find enough stuff as it is, and yeah, I mean, I guess the situation could be different based on where you're at, but I can think of a lot better things to do with my time than trying to train another employee from a different company to do something. Yeah.
That's like training an employee, yeah.
Yeah, like, why not just train someone to go source for you, and in which case, what's stopping them from just learning and then going and starting reselling on their own?
Hello, Lisa.
Yeah.
SBBS. Yee, what are some things you wish you knew in the beginning that could help new resellers? That's a good question that I'm not sure.
I'd say get your inventory under control so that you never lose an item.
Yeah, I lost a lot of items in the beginning, and that was just with like 200.
Yeah.
So it would take me sometimes 10-15 minutes to find one thing, because all I did was I was like, oh, I only have 2 or 3 bins. That shouldn't take long, but a lot of them were jeans, so you'd have to figure out what jeans.
Yeah.
So yeah, do your inventory.
Inventory control is very important. I would say track your numbers.
Everything, yeah.
Because, contrary to what a lot of people think with the IRS doing this, okay, $600 is the limit or whatever. That's not the limit. You have to pay taxes on every single dollar that you make. It's profit. If you make money on reselling, in the IRS's eyes, that's not a hobby. That's now a job. You've profited off of it, and they want their money. So, keep good records. And then I'd say make sure you're keeping track of sell-through rate. Make sure you're finding stuff that people are actually buying at the time. And maybe just start with 1 or 2 categories and grow from there. I'd say is a good tip at the beginning.
And when you're tracking, not just like your inventory, but also like track all the things you can possibly write off, like all your poly mailers, like you track your mileage and everything like that too. Mm-hmm. What else was I gonna say? The beginning. I used to be like super perfectionist about I need all of my store to look exactly the same, white background. Well, at that time, wood background. And I still like a white, now I like a white background, but I don't care if it looks perfect. If I'm downstairs, I'll throw it on our kitchen counter and take some photos. Mm-hmm. Also I'm just not as particular. So just somebody, I feel like I've heard, I don't know, Chelsea maybe at Monarch Alley, done is better than perfect or something like that. Yeah. And so just get it done, get your items listed. People are going to buy them.
Yeah, and, things are very inconsistent at the beginning, so just try to control the consistency that you can. You're not going to really be able to control your sales up front, but you can control your listing. So make sure you're listing and listing and listing. Even if you're not getting those sales, that's going to grow your inventory, and then eventually it will all kind of like reach this... I know Chris calls it nirvana, but Daily Refinement calls it reseller nirvana. But eventually it works itself out. Yeah,
before I ever even heard him say that or whatever. Yeah, ours was kind of already like, okay, well, we're listing every day, and now we're selling every day.
It's like
so
a good balance, and
there's
I think that's not even just like that's also like the way you're sourcing. Like you'll find your balance of, okay, this is how much this is going to be profitable for me. That'll you'll start thinking about that more. Just subconsciously.
Speaking of, check sell-through rates. That's something I never even knew what that was in the beginning.
And don't be afraid to not pick something up. Like, don't be afraid to put it back, right? Like, I know in the very beginning we would buy a lot of stuff. $1? It's $1. It's worth $1. Oh, I still do it sometimes. A little bit of cleaning, or I might have to fix this hole. Yeah. That's the stuff that gets in your death pile. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully that helps.
Hello, Adrian. How do you guys combat Reese's hair on everything? Try to keep everything off the floor and totes while I'm working, but still feel like I lint roll for hours.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, Chris does most of the bagging up, so he lint rolls for a while. It's not easy. I mean, I'm sure Reese's hair gets in some stuff, but we haven't had anyone complain. I mean, I get dog hair and things I order on the internet too, and I just throw it in the wash. So I think most people are chill, but I don't think there's much you can do. Animal hair is kind of impossible to get completely off.
Hey, Crystal. Oh, Leslie's already been here. Do you ever argue? You seem to get along so well. We never argue.
Not ever. We argue every single day. Pretty much all day. We like pretty much disagree about everything, honestly. Not in a bad way. Like
for
almost 14 or 15.
14 or 15 years. Next month is our anniversary.
2008. What is that? 8 to 18.
Yeah. We are.
This is 14 years next month.
We are not the perfect married couple. I'll tell you that. So, you know, it's easy. It's easy to.
We're both know-it-alls, so like, but we know all of it differently. So.
Yeah. I'm trying because you know, like, it's not like we intentionally like keep stuff out of YouTube, but we're not gonna like argue on camera and then put that on YouTube, even though a lot of people probably watch that. But you know, I think it's just a natural thing where, you know, we just cut out all the stuff that we don't want to show, and I think everybody does that. You know, we're all human. Everyone.
Chris is just like really a guy, and like, so I'll ask him to do something, but he'll understand it differently than I meant it. And so then he'll do it wrong, and then I'll be annoyed about that.
Do it wrong.
I can't think of a specific thing. Like, I'll be like, can you, what did
But
you do the other day that, like, I was so annoyed.
I don't know, I probably
Like, you
breathed.
just misunderstood completely what I asked. And then we had to just do it all over, so then that's just annoying. But yeah, we argue, but we still love each other.
Yeah. Yep. You still love me? No.
Hello, Linda.
Linda?
Oh,
I
that was,
missed
she's the one that asked if we argue.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Mia, Zach, Swampy Acres. Josh is saying I could play darts.
Play darts? No. Because
I mean,
those will end up in me.
I could do that. What is the... Yeah, I've been wanting to go to the axe throwing place.
Yeah, axe throwing?
Yeah, or like... It's
She
just
loves the
hobbies
video
are so
games.
expensive. I'm just like, do I really want to spend money on that? Like the new
Yeah.
golf thing, sound like just hitting balls at the driving range. We got like the new Top Golf in town, and
Yeah, we got a new Top Golf.
we've been wanting to go, but obviously, like, it was not like something we could do. I mean, we could, but like, do I want to spend our money on Top Golf, or would I
Love
rather
your
save it for like a
spreadsheet.
vacation or
Thank
something?
you. Picking up wood tomorrow to build my first set of shelves like yours. They look so much better than plastic bins and are so much easier to get to. Thank
Awesome.
you.
What's their name?
Gretchen,
Okay,
thank you
I'm
so
not that
much.
part. Thank you,
No,
Gretchen. No.
Thank you so much for that super chat. She said, well, Kathy didn't hear it, but I don't want to read it because you guys just heard it. But
Okay.
that's awesome.
I'll see it when I get to it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gretchen.
It's awesome you're getting to, she's building some shelves and getting the boxes. So that's awesome. Hope it works out. I mean, the shelves are very easy. It's just plywood and it's screwed together, so. Play darts, let's see. I think in transferring ownership, you would just leave it in someone in a will, submit paperwork. Yeah, you could do it in a will, I think, easily.
Awesome.
Christina, I think you've already left by now, because I don't know how far back in the chat we are, but if you end up seeing this, thank you so much for your support, and hope you
Yeah, I think she's
stay
on the
safe
other
over
side
there
of the
in
world,
Germany.
right?
Yeah, she's in Germany right now, serving the country, so we appreciate your
Awesome.
service, and yeah, have a good night.
Hey, just got a sale.
Just gotta say, what'd you sell?
You want to see?
What do you guys think she
I'll
sold?
show you.
Is it clothing? Oh, here, let me do a poll. You guys want to do a poll? What did Kathy sell? So which option should I do? Because it has to be at least one that's on there. Clothing.
Clothing, shoes. What else do we sell?
Shoes.
Clearly, it's one of those two things. 'Cause I'm like looking for other
Clothing or
options.
shoes? Let's make it easy. Oops, I just added an option. Oops, I
You
just
could be more specific, like
clothing or shoes?
like men's
So-
clothing, women's clothing, men's shoes, women's shoes, kids' shoes,
Did a
kids'
poll
clothing.
come up? Okay, there. I think a poll just came up. So you guys should be able to click in that. I don't know how it all works, but I noticed it earlier. So, I can end it whenever.
All right.
Oh, looks like we just got another super chat from Simona. Super chatted. It looks like it was in a different currency and it worked out. Thank you so much for that support, Simona. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. Super sticker, I think that is.
Thank you, Simona.
And hopefully I'm saying your name right.
I want to get a hobby, get some honeybees. What is honeybees?
You know,
oh, the actual bees? No.
I like honey.
I don't like getting stung. I have been stung in my ear. That was my hobby, softball.
Getting stung in
Although that wasn't really a hobby back then. Playing softball, like in high school, I got stung in the ear by a bee, and now I don't hate bees because bees are important.
Yeah,
but
you wear shirts that say "Save the Bees."
I do run away from the bees when I see them. And I always put my hands over my kids' ears too because I don't want them to get stung in the ear.
Yeah.
So
we let the poll. It looks like most people think it was shoes. So we'll.
It was shoes.
Shoes.
It was these Clark's Wallabies.
76% of chat got it right.
Clark's Wallabies. So these are good. I don't pick up all Clark's. Although recently I've been doing okay with them. But the Wallabies are always a good one to pick up. These, I still debated too long on whether or not to grab them because they were $14.99. I remember I just bought them a few days ago, so yeah, it was worth it. $14.99 into $54 plus shipping. Tommy sent a super chat. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get us with the text to speech.
Uh-oh. Did he write something weird? I still don't see any mess because I don't want to scroll down because I'm going to lose my place.
Does your English guy have trouble with L's like mine? Let's check.
What did it say?
Tommy, thank you.
Thank you, Tommy.
Can you guys hear me over the L's? Tommy, thank you so much for the super chat. Seems like he's got them down, though. But he can say those L's back to back like none other.
Rafiki said you can share your eBay store on Pinterest.
Yeah, I just lost my place.
I know
All I see
Sarah
is
Styles
L's.
does that. I don't think I do it. I know I do it on Posh because it's automatic. Well, I set it automatic, but... hello, Christy. Homemade soap?
Homemade soap.
You make that for a hobby? That's cool. And then do you use it or do you sell it or... No, Tracy. Did she write a funny message?
My sprinkler goes like this.
What does it say? I can't hear any.
Comes back like it.
Tracy, thank you so much for that support. I don't know.
Thank you, Tracy.
We appreciate it very much.
Life by Melinda's 5-year-old and 8-month-old. Got the sleeping habits from her. I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't ever fall asleep before 1.
We've
and
reached
then,
this bad habit of, because our kids, we wake up at 7 to get them off to school, get them off, get working. They come home from school. We do family stuff or eat dinner or whatever. They lay down, and then we usually either work from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, midnight, sometimes later. So, but we're always up. We're always up till 1 or 2 a.m. And
I like to watch some TikTok.
Yeah. So I don't like that. I've always been a super morning person.
I've never been that.
And I'm becoming more of that night person, which then it makes waking up early hard. Which we still have to do for the kids to get them to school.
Yeah.
Her hobby is thrifting. That is right.
It is, but then it feels like all I'm doing is working, even though it's fun.
Right.
Thrifting's fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Andrea said the same.
Reselling is the hobby, yeah. But then, if you do your hobby too much, then it doesn't become fun, right? That's what I had that issue when I was doing woodworking, because I've always had a lifelong passion of woodworking, and then I started doing it professionally, and it just became I always had this dream of building all the furniture in our house, you know, with all this kind of stuff, even like building a house from scratch. And, you know, that's kind of where the schoolie comes in. I want to be able to like get all that out, and I have a nice self-contained project. And there's only so much I could do there. But yeah, and then when you're doing it professionally and other people are, you know, paying you for it, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't become fun anymore. Then you're like, it's all about the money, right?
I think Joshua still might be talking about Uber.
Yeah, Uber, probably. I know you said no crafting, but I've been doing
paint by numbers.
LOL, it's relaxing.
Paint is a little messy though. I could do like maybe coloring by numbers or something.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video one time where you can make your own paint by numbers using like Photoshop or whatever.
Like a picture of yourself.
Yeah, like make your own picture, turn it into a paint by numbers.
Picture of Reese.
Oh,
Hey Reese.
another super chat.
Quick question. How would you input in the spreadsheet when you sell a bundle? Hope that makes sense, lol. Smiley
Bundles.
face. Love you guys.
Celia, thank you so much for that super chat. So for bundles, I don't really know a perfect way of handling it. What we do is we'll either, like, we can use the notes section and then designate a bundle name. So like, you know, say we had a viewer say Celia bought a bundle of 3 items. Then we would go in and in the notes, or even in the special designation tab, you can do it there too. You know, you could say bundle space Celia, and then do that for those 3 items. That way you can find them. The numbers doesn't really matter because it'll still add up to what you've made in the dashboards and stuff. So you can kind of put all the profit on one of those lines and then just put zeros on the other ones, and it should be fine. And then if you ever have any questions, you can like pull up that bundle by searching for just that special designation. That's the best way. I can't think of a better way. So if anybody has a better way of handling that kind of stuff with our specific spreadsheet.
Like, I don't like the way that I've been doing it, but I don't know how we can fix it to be better.
Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's perfect. There has to be a better way, but we just can't think of it. So I hope that's a good enough answer.
I mean, that's what we've been doing, and it's worked. So yeah, it shows up there. So Robin said, thanks for answering the question about the dropping. Well, what's the point? So like, the point is just like how we're going on
just to be
a spring break trip.
Yeah.
Like, when we're going on a spring break trip, we can't be here photographing items. So the point is to just have items that you've already prepared to list, and so that your store doesn't suffer, I guess. Like on eBay, if you don't list for even a day, you're gonna have a bad sales day probably a few days after that. And if you don't list for 2 weeks or a week, you're gonna have a really bad sales week a week or so later. So yeah, to me, it's just so that you don't fall behind, or that you just have extra listings. Yeah, like right now, I'd be really mad at myself if I missed a day of 15. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to be more consistent when you aren't consistent.
Yeah.
It just adds like a little buffer. So.
Yeah. Or if you get sick or something, and you don't feel like working, you still have like items you could just list from bed or something. Nancy, new to YouTube. Her YouTube channel is
Nan's Eclectic Boutique. How do you get people to follow you when you're new? I want to post my first video. I would say post your first video, because nobody's going to follow if you don't have any videos. Kathy started on Instagram, and
so I would just then share there. Yeah, so
she got a bunch of followers on Instagram, and I think we had 10,000 followers on Instagram before we started YouTube, and so that kind of helped us personally. Not saying that's the best way. That's just the way we know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the more you can share your own stuff wherever you social network, I guess.
I think Kathy, at the time, we were doing a lot of kids' clothes, so she kind of like became known as being, you know, the kids' clothing reseller into kids' shoes. Yeah, so there's a little bit of interest in that, so that kind of, you know, that intrigue, I guess.
Yeah, and I made a Kitizen video, which nobody had really done yet. So then, like, I think that helped for sure. So maybe whatever you like to sell that maybe other people don't, or something that you're knowledgeable in that other people might not be.
Yeah. Gotta find your thing.
Yeah, what's your thing?
Oh, and if anybody does want to go check out her channel, it looks like it's Nan's Eclectic Boutique.
Alma, Kathy, Uber Eats used to be great, not anymore. That's why I started reselling. I believe it.
Yeah.
So.
Beatrice is here.
Hey, Beatrice.
She's answering Rockin' Robin's question. Yeah, just to be a little more consistent. You know, I don't know if being consistent actually helps the algorithm. A lot of people are very convinced that it does. I don't know, because we don't really know the algorithm, but it definitely seems to.
I think it does. I feel like every day, as soon as I list new items, I start getting sales on that, like, at least on eBay. Yeah. Like, right away, I'll get a sale, like, within the first hour of me having listed new items. Amy.
I use the same boxes, but the longer ones, and I love them much better than those big, bulky storage totes. Yeah. You know, the thing I like about our boxes is the walls are straight, right? With bins, you got this taper and everything. I don't know. It just, there's a lot of lost space. And that, when I figured out our inventory system,
how come we didn't do them longer?
It was kind of inspired by Empty Hanger. What's her name? Jenna. Empty Hanger. She had a little bit bigger boxes, and I was looking for those because I thought they were a good size.
I thought she had bins.
She had like some IKEA.
Oh yeah.
Cardboard boxes, and but I know she had like some space, some air gap that was kind of lost, and we have limited space here, so I wanted to make as much use out of that space as I could. So I thought of the boxes, and yeah. I like them. I think deeper would be perfect. That's what Dave NC Picker just got a bunch of those. They're like almost like twice as deep.
How come you didn't make our things deeper? You just were trying to do the size boxes? Because I built it based
on the box. Yeah, and
you didn't like think about
the shelves are like they're like 16. So it's like 1/3 of like if you rip a sheet of 4x8 plywood into thirds, you get 3 shelves. So it was to maximize the plywood usage and the box. So,
but now I wish I had a longer boxes because then we could fit more items.
Yeah, if we had more space, I would probably either do twice the shelves back to back, or just make them that way, and then have a deeper box you can kind of pull from either side. I don't know. Maybe just have 2 boxes, one from each side. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think the deeper boxes are cool. And you just made Kathy jealous. That's hard to do when it comes to inventory.
Boxes now. April, what would be your advice for someone just starting? List every single day. Don't miss a single day, or you won't. I'm just kidding. Don't stress yourself out. But yeah, list as often as you can.
As consistent. I think it's consistent.
Just so like if you have 100 items that you want to list, I would say list some every day instead of listing them all at once. Just be consistent. I know. Like every day, send offers. Every day, I don't know. Just do something.
Just do something. If you're just starting out, I feel like just progress is better than not doing anything, right? Like, so if all you can do is just make sure you're doing something.
Yep.
Something. SUM space M. Something.
Hello, Reselling Roller Coaster.
How's it going?
Meg, what's the benefits of opening an eBay store? Did it increase your sales? I'm sure it did increase our sales, although I wasn't really paying attention to that. For us, we got the store because we already had a ton of items, so to pay the per item price above the free listings we were getting was just going to be way more than just paying for the store. And I think I started with, I don't know what they are. Right now we're on the like $60 store, but I think there was a cheaper one at first. But you can run sales with your store. You get a coupon for shipping supplies. You get a discount on your final value fees. You get a discount on your shipping when you're top rated. So there's a lot of benefits. And honestly, I think all the benefits actually cancel out the cost of the store. So
Yeah. She got it.
I'm sure there's a lot more that I don't even know or that I didn't say to, but I'm a big fan of the eBay store.
Just wanted to say hi from Virginia. You guys are the best, and looking forward to the ND shirt.
Why can't I remember what that means?
The ND shirt.
Is it something they bought from us? We sell a lot of things.
Shannon, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Shannon.
We both don't know what your ND shirt. I'm trying to think.
I know.
What are we missing?
Did we sell something, right?
Remind us, Shannon.
Shannon, what is it? Oh, we're dumb.
It's also late. It's 9 after 9 o'clock here.
Hello, Jane.
Jane, I did it with your Amazon link, so good to
Aw,
know.
thank you.
Thank you so much for using our Amazon links, Jane. And yeah, I think if you click on any of the links and then you end up buying something else, it actually does count towards us at no additional cost. So we appreciate that, Jane. Thanks for supporting the channel.
All right.
Alma said thank you.
Thanks.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, Alma, you've been here forever. Like, not just in the chat today, just watching our channel and leaving comments and being supportive.
Yeah. See, we have everything in IKEA bags, but works for us. Yeah, that's the thing. I think as long as you have something, you need to have your inventory kind of contained, and you need to know where it is. So if it's bags, perfect.
Yeah. Nancy.
See, I'm getting ready to start my YouTube channel, selling items that I have on eBay. I'm new to GoPro. Do you guys have certain editing equipment? We just use my cell phone. It's actually what Kathy's camera is today, because the phone that I had set up was dead, so I had to put my own phone.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
So I think actually we can probably, let me see, I was going to try this out. Make your background all blurry. It looks a little cheesy. I'm going to take it off. We do have a GoPro. I think, just having a camera, basically any cell phone is a good enough camera nowadays. And then I do use Premiere Pro for editing now, but I think the first 10 or 15 videos I did it right on my phone. I actually edited with iMovie on my phone, and then went to laptop to do iMovie with our MacBook, and then started using Premiere Pro. Stepped it up. So just start somewhere. That's all good advice, not just for reselling, right? Like consistent.
Yeah, I think that's what helps in our YouTube channel, just that we're consistent. We don't have, obviously, the best channel. We're not that interesting. We're not, I don't know, we're not that funny. We're not that smart. Like, we just have put up a video almost every day for the last 2 years, so just do it.
Kathy doesn't think I'm funny, but I think I'm funny.
I don't think he's funny at all.
There's actually...
on our video tomorrow.
The video we're putting up tomorrow. I made a Friends, the TV show Friends reference.
I have not seen Friends. I am a young lady.
It went right over Kathy's head. And I just was like standing behind the camera, and she just kept talking like it never even happened. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be good on the video. So make sure you check out tomorrow's video for that. It's going to be good. I told her afterwards, and she was like, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, I hate winters too. I would love to move south as well.
I love winter, so again, more opposites.
Yeah, I love winter in the south.
I love snow. I love driving in it. I don't love shoveling it, but hey, we have neighbor kids that I pay.
All right.
Tina with the Lake Exchange here. How's it going? I imagine we're very far behind in chat right now.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Thank you. Get that sweetie a treat. The dog.
Robin gave us a $5 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
He's over to sleep. He's in his bed now.
Reese, come here. You come here.
Another super chat.
I think you all are interesting, funny, and smart.
For you, buddy. I just want to give you a hug.
Bearded PokeTuber, thank you so much. I'm actually, since I'm a video gamer,
My screen went. Wait.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Well, my face never went.
She hasn't been
away.
touching her computer, but PokeTuber. I don't know how into Pokemon you are, but I've been playing the latest Pokemon game in my spare time, which is not very much. I haven't beat it yet, but I'm having fun with that. And thank you so much for that super chat. Anyway, by the way.
Thanks, Robin and PokeTuber. What is PokeTuber's name? I see him in all the chats.
I see him in Drew and my live listing all the time.
Hello, Leanne.
Orlando. Oops. Looks like
Northwoods was been listening to Trash to Cash for 6 hours in the car today.
Yeah.
They are hilarious.
Yeah. I like listening to them. It's a good podcast. Got a lot of good podcasts in the reselling community. Tommy Bernard's podcast. I think he's here in the chat. Obviously,
it was a super chat.
We haven't reached any of that in our chat yet, but
yeah. Well, we're staying up late all these days. I mean, we're not always in his chat, but we always listen to them. Because we can't fall asleep. Not because that only. Also, we like their chat, their podcast. But
Lori Tata is here. Oops.
Hey, Lori.
I'm doing the dishes and want to listen and check in. Hope y'all are having a great night. Lori, we are.
Yeah,
we're having a great night.
I was watching your video just before this, folding some laundry, and you were talking about starting your Depop store. I'm excited to hear when you have your first sale there. Maybe then I'll finally start a Depop store.
PokeTuber Matt's his name, and he's very into Pokemon. So
awesome.
I've been playing Arceus. Alright, my chat's tweaking out a little bit. I'm going to reset it real quick.
Do we say, hey, little Miss Q?
Sorry, I'm not going to be able to pop chat up on the screen for a minute, and maybe not for a little bit, because it's doing its
awesome. Christy said she has really buckled down and has been listening every day. Finally got her 90-day over 10K. And thanks us for the spreadsheet. Thank you,
awesome.
Christy. That is amazing.
Yeah, congratulations on that. That's a big
accomplishment.
Yes. Thanks.
Action for aging. I'm impressed with your organization and success. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Tony. Thank you, Tony.
All right, now I gotta find where the chat is.
Joshua, I don't know who he was talking. I think Joshua was just talking to someone, but he mentioned Shed Flips. We do love watching Shed Flips. That was one of our probably first ones that we ever just stumbled upon randomly. So, for all you people asking like how to get started on YouTube, just get started. And I think we just found them through search, like reseller videos. Sorting like newest listed, and if you're making videos every day, you'll probably be up at the top somewhere.
Yeah. Looks like Brenda just gave us a $5 super chat. Brenda, thank you so much for
Brenda.
that support. You guys are very generous. We appreciate it.
Fi Reseller said, what's our favorite part about being parents? Any advice for reselling parents?
Bedtime. No, I'm just kidding.
He's not getting that much.
No. I think no matter what we say, I really don't think you'll understand until your little one shows up. It really does change things. I think any parent will agree.
And also, we didn't really resell when we had a newborn, so that is going to be a whole different.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really easy at first because they just sleep for months. And then the toddler years are going to be a little tricky. So. Yeah. That's our favorite part, though. I mean, kids are fun. They're funny. They say funny things. They're very loving.
They're also buttholes sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, boys. We have two boys. We've never raised girls, and
they do fight a lot.
Yeah, they do fight a lot. I'm completely. I can't get back to where you are in chat. It's not even letting me scroll up that far anymore. So.
Yeah. Kids are fun though. Everyone give Fi Resellers tips. If you didn't know, they're having a baby.
Yeah.
I don't remember when. They announced.
Right.
They just.
Okay.
They
Well, I don't
announced
see
it.
the chat. So.
Okay.
I know they told kind of we heard about them having a baby before it became public, and
they said not to tell.
yeah,
And we didn't.
I wasn't sure if that had been.
They made a reel about
the
it.
embargo was lifted on that. So.
Amanda said we could have a shoe shed instead of a she shed.
Shoe shed.
We
That's
could
awesome.
have a shoe shed.
We do actually have an enclosed trailer, but
Yeah,
sometimes it gets super hot in there. I don't know if
true.
it'd
I
be
don't
good.
want to put shoes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky. All right, let's see. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Daniela. Hello, Kristen. And ooh, I'm gonna say your name wrong. Chiricano. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but they're saying hello from Panama, I think.
Panama. I hear you have a canal down there.
Is that one of your jokes? Okay.
I don't think it was a funny joke either, so you don't need to point it out.
Julia, hi, do you guys do calculated shipping or flat shipping? I just make up my own price. I guess that would be flat shipping, yeah.
Flat to all buyers.
I was trying calculator for a while, but I just kept noticing the buyers paying like way more than I knew I was going to have to pay to ship it. And I was like, that's probably a turnoff to other people. So I know what I can ship an item for the most part, give or take $1. So
yeah.
I just put the same amount always. Well, for certain different price ranges or weight ranges. Hello, Kathy. Oh, Kathy just got done watching Lori's channel. Donna, how long were we selling before our shop took off? That's a hard one to answer. I'm not really sure. I mean, I only sold on Kidizen for a long time, and I was making pretty regular sales over there. Mm-hmm. And after kind of branching out just from Kidizen, we quickly found List Perfectly. Ever since we've used List Perfectly, like, we pretty much make daily... Like, I haven't had a no sales day for years, but, like, yeah. It's hard to say, because, like, yeah, we might not have any sales on eBay one day or no sales on Posh, but we always have sales, so... It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I think ever since we've been listing consistently, we've been selling consistently.
Yeah, and I think even if you're not like cross-listing, like we do cross-lists because mostly I like the whole idea of having multiple platforms in case one kind of, goes upside down for whatever reason. Like
just
Poshmark
like moving inventory
recent,
faster.
Yeah, and you do sell through. It takes more work.
Yeah.
But you do sell through a little bit faster, and we are limited on space and all that. So,
if I was only selling on eBay, yeah, like we'd have way more inventory right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd have to either pay for somewhere to store it, or, I mean, that would cost more than $69 for List Perfectly.
Yeah.
My chat jumped, so I lost where I was.
I think, yeah, since both of our chat has jumped, we're just going to skip down a little bit. Sorry if we missed anything. If you do have any more questions, if we've missed your question or whatever, don't be afraid to ask. It is it's almost 9:30, so we'll probably be at another 30 minutes just hanging out and having a good time. We were thinking about maybe doing some work, but hey, I like just chatting.
Yeah, we worked a lot today.
Let's see, this is the top chat that I have, so...
you're on top chat or live chat?
No, well, on the most oldest chat that I have.
Yeah, the last...
Natalia says, new subscriber, how long have you guys been reselling? How long have you been reselling?
I never remember. I feel like...
Full-time since...
2019? Or 2020. Yeah, 2020. Full-time.
Well, that's when I kind of came on and took over the
Which is when you made our shelves and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say part-time before that. Even part of 2020, trying to get it all figured out. Well, now oh my goodness.
And it
I'm
begins.
never gonna be a good live person.
Well, you know, like I keep saying I'm going to do some work to improve the live stream, which I never do. I want to, you know, get new microphones, get her a headset so she can hear when things are happening and all that stuff. Matt says, Tommy, exactly, sales rolling in after huge amount of listing only motivates me to list more. The cha-ching is such a good motivator. I think you're just referring to something Tommy said. So. But yes, I do agree with that, right? Like when we get a cha-ching, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll knock you out of any funk.
He said, hey guys, finally got the chat to show. Yeah, it's kind of funny that that's the got it to show again, and that's what you're saying. Anyway. Well, here's some hobbies. I do polymer clay and laser cutting. I work full-time and resell part-time. I'm tired. Awesome. I guess I don't know if those are hobbies. Is that something you're like a side hustle? Polymer clay and laser cutting? Or is that a hobby? I actually I've always wanted like a laser cutter. I have the 3D print. I like all that kind of techie stuff.
I don't know where to look in the chat.
Tommy says, my theory is every time we put up is traffic atonement for the future. Yeah. I'm lost because I don't know what anybody's talking about.
Y'all are chatting. I'm glad y'all are having a good
Yeah.
time chatting with each other.
Oh, it looks like Mama with the camera's here.
Hey, Lori.
Lori, how's it going? We're just going to play it off like we didn't make any mistakes.
I don't even know where to jump.
Do you relist older items and consider that as new listings? Could you do that as your 15 listings?
I wouldn't consider that I do that sometimes. What was it? Do I relist older items?
Yeah.
I do that sometimes, but I wouldn't count that as my 15 because our goal is to list new dollars to our store. Like, add more value to our store every day, and that doesn't add more value.
Yeah.
But I would do that in addition to.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have anything to list, it's probably better than doing nothing.
Yeah, like, I don't think I'm going to have the draft bank for our spring break trip, so that's what I'll probably do. You're going to have to request.
I know. Tracy said, well, okay, I think this is in reference to the inventory. Well, time to rebuild. Chris, got to build new shelves. Oh, because I think she was talking about the paper.
Long group.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not rebuilding. Not yet.
I'll just have to make a whole new row right across the whole middle here.
Yeah. Thanks for the great advices. Well, thanks for coming along and joining the night. Let's see. Daily Refinement wants a vending machine for shoes that holds only 30,000 pairs.
A vending machine that holds 30,000 pairs?
You know, I kind of thought it would be cool. You know how, like, dry cleaners have, like, that carousel with the clothes? I thought that would be a cool thing to have.
Well, why don't you make it for us?
Oops, I just destroyed the chat again. On total accident. Yeah, that was like, wasn't that in Psych? Psych is one of like our favorite TV shows with Sean Spencer. I think he had like an apartment where he like lived in a old dry cleaner. And
I like watching shows, but I don't remember specific details like Chris does. Over and over and over, and not remembering anything.
Working on her computer while listening.
Like, I literally just watched Dexter from first to last season all over again, and I could watch it again tomorrow and forget everything that happened.
But her favorite thing to do is to ask me what happened every second. Who's that?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just came on the TV. I don't know who it is.
It's enjoyable rewatching things because I don't remember what happened.
All right, since I messed up the chat again, we're going to go to whatever is live. Okay. Whatever is live. And it looks like you're answering a question. Polymer, jewelry, and laser cut acrylic for tools for polymer clay. Pikes Peak maker space near you with a $50,000 laser you can reserve.
Whoa.
That, yeah, a $50,000 laser cutter. Man. Lori Tatus, or Tracy, sorry. Not Lori. Tracy says, OMG, Psych was so good. I have watched it many times over. It's such a good show. I love Psych.
It. There's like no new shows that are like shows that we used to love.
Yeah. It's funny because I made a Friends reference, and I don't really like Friends. Like,
no, everyone's gonna leave.
I watched it. Please don't leave. I watched it, growing up, but I can't get back into. I can't go back and watch it. I don't know. I've tried watching episodes. I'm like, man, this is just not funny. And everybody's gone.
Well, Tommy said, do we list a certain dollar amount or just number? So I like to do 15 a day, but also $4,000 per week, at least. I think
that's
that comes right.
Yeah.
I think it comes out to like 590 a day or something, and that's just gross. And that doesn't include shipping, at least the way I calculate it. So maybe like 570 a day.
Obviously, we would like to grow from there because I don't think we hit Kathy's 100,000 net goal.
Yeah, well, so that's like my minimum because I already know that my profit is usually about half of my gross sales. So to hit 100K, I would need to hit about $2,000 per week profit. So just kind of working backwards from there, like, and then I try to list double that because then I want to make. If I'm listing $4,000 in listings, I should profit $2,000 off that, if that makes sense. Obviously, not everything's going to sell. But also that, again, number does not include shipping, which half of my gross sales is including shipping. So I figure if I can keep up listing $4,000 per week long enough, I will eventually get there. That's my thought right now. And that's only listing 15 items a day. I think I could list more. So...
yeah, I think the number of listings for consistency with the algorithm, if that's a thing, the almighty algorithm, and then the dollar amount for, whatever we want to make, I guess. That's what we're doing right now. It could change. Let's see, is this going to be a regular thing? Yeah, I think we missed last week.
We was tired from a 6-week break with our kids off school.
6 weeks.
Get ready, fire resellers.
It felt like 6 weeks. But
did I say 6 weeks? It did feel like 6 weeks.
Days. I don't know if you said 6 weeks.
It's not like if we knew they were going to be off for that many days in a row, it wouldn't be that bad because we would be prepared for it. But it was just like 2 snow days, a random day that they just gave them off because we hadn't had snow days for so long, and just a bunch of stuff that. Yeah.
Matt does the same thing with House and Bones. Oh, I watched Bones. It was a good show. You probably
I don't think
Bones.
I watched Bones.
It's like a.
I'd probably.
I'm trying to think of the closest related show.
Criminal Minds. I feel like after I watched Criminal Minds, people said to watch that. I saw.
And House is good. I didn't watch a lot of House, but
I haven't watched that.
I thought it was a good show. I think when these shows were popular, I didn't have cable, so I just didn't get into them.
Kim Hurst, I may have missed your answer. How do you keep up with your payments from the different platforms?
Where? I don't see
it's up a little.
No.
It's like 5 from the bottom. She says she never knows which item she's getting paid for. I guess I don't really pay attention to the payments. I just, as soon as I do my shipping every day in our spreadsheet, I put, all the information. So I just know what I'm getting paid that way. And then the payments just come when they come. So that's how I do it.
Yeah, we probably should look a little bit more in our payouts and
make sure they're adding up right.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah, I don't double check them that much. So
I think that's where accounting software.
All the platforms could be cheating me. I wouldn't know it. Goddess Thread sent a $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Oh, Goddess Threads. Thank you so much for that super. I think it's a super sticker. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Let's see. Shoes aside, what type of clothing item is your next bestseller? And also, which top 3 brands, if any, item are your bestsellers?
I mean, other than shoes, I like sweaters. Sweaters sell really good right now.
She's really on a shacket kick.
Oh yeah, shackets are, well, yeah, that's very right now specific though. I feel like next fall will be something different, so don't go buying a million shackets, but if you find one, they're selling good right now. I don't know, I feel like a good wool sweater is always kind of in. Wool sweaters can usually go for a minimum of $30 plus shipping, regardless of the brand.
Yeah, and I think this is all regional too. There's, you know, some places you probably have a hard time finding a bunch of wool sweaters like in Florida.
There's
I don't know. They wear wool sweaters when
yeah.
it's like 60 out. So.
Well, but people move there.
I'm in shorts and flip flops.
But people
today.
from Colorado move to Florida and donate all their stuff. So I don't know. I found a lot of nice snow boots in Florida when we were there. What was the second part of that?
So yeah. Which top 3 brands of any item is your best sellers?
Top 3 brands. Oh.
Burton Snowboard was the best.
She's saying I mean, like, if we're talking like sweaters, I don't really look at the brand as much as just the material. So wool, cashmere, like alpaca, anything with just nice material is gonna sell well.
Yeah. Well, Kendra's here.
What's up, Kendra?
Check out Kendra's cookies. What's her thing? I keep forgetting her name.
How do I put a link? I mean, I think it's... I don't know how to put a link.
On Instagram.
I have her link, though.
Has Lizette already put one? She probably already has.
Lizette, how do we put Kendra's cookie link in the chat?
Lizette, you're better at our job than we are. Anyway, Kathy's going to try to find a link if Lizette hasn't yet. And go check out Kendra. She's started making some amazing little cookies.
I feel like I missed a question a little bit.
Yeah, I got distracted because I saw Kendra. Tommy said eBay is a you get back what you put in system. Yeah.
Agree. Lisa, how many active listings should I have in my closet for consistent sales? Hoping to get 5+ sales per day. I don't think it's necessarily a certain amount of items, but just what items that you're putting in there.
Mm-hmm. I think if you're trying to get 5 sales a day, you should be listing at least 5 items a day, and then eventually that will.
I know the number that gets thrown around a lot is like you're going to sell 1% of your inventory, assuming it's good inventory. Mm-hmm. So in that case, that'd be like 5. You'd need 500 items to sell 5 per day.
It's at least a good place to start. You know, it might not work out perfectly, but...
And that's kind of where we're at right now. I feel like we were on a good run for a while, but now we're kind of back to close to 1% a day. And we're... Like last month, I think we were 12.5 sales per day in February. And yeah, I have about 1,100 items almost now. So, and that's me cross posting to all the platforms. So,
yeah, go check out Lizette's channel, New England Betty Boop. She's like, I don't know, the best moderator on YouTube that has ever been.
So fast. Like someone will say something and then
we never even asked for it. Like, Lizette, I don't know, you're thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for blessing us with your skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim said, I'm just taking their word for it that I'm really getting paid.
Yeah.
Is that what you said already?
I mean, I think that's what most of us are doing, right? Y'all go check all of your thing. Like, that would take so long, right?
I mean, it's probably not a bad thing to, like, balance your checkbook kind of thing, you know? It does take a lot of time. That would take a really long time. Let's see.
I'd rather be a few dollars off at the end of the year and just pay a little more taxes than try to figure that all out.
Looks like it's a little cut off on the bottom, but Gloss and Sparkle is re-asking. I'm guessing it was in the great chat realigning. I don't know. Do you have any advice for how to transition my channel from makeup review stuff to resell? I got good advice from Tommy. Any other thoughts from you guys? My channel has 25,000 of makeup. You know who actually did do a transition? I'm pretty sure Dave, the NC Picker, I think his channel used to be a Minecraft channel. And, yeah, I don't know how he did the transition. I don't know.
I mean, I would just assume you just start posting reseller content.
You know what? I think also hope Rex to Riches resell. I think she used to do some makeup stuff first and then transition to reselling. I think. I don't know. Go check out those two channels. And well, I know NC Picker has deleted all of his Minecraft stuff since, or hidden it at least. But I don't think it's. You're gonna lose a lot of subscribers, I think.
They might not like unsub, but they just won't watch probably. So like, even though you have 25K subs, you'll probably only get so many views for the people that care about reselling. Another example is Lonnie and Candace with their Getaway Gang channel. They changed their garage flips to an RV channel, and yeah, they've been losing subscribers, and it's got like 80,000 subs, but they're getting like maybe 1,000 views a video. So it can be rough. I don't know if there's. I think Tommy's probably got some great advice. I don't know if I'd have any better advice than Tommy, honestly. We actually started our channel, this channel, on the day that we uploaded our first video, and yeah, we haven't had to do any of that stuff. So we're the wrong people. Almost 2 years. This month is 2 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. And, last year I said we were gonna, for the 1 year anniversary, we were gonna live. We should do that this year. No. It's too embarrassing. Guys, so we're gonna do it. We're already doing our live stream. We're gonna do it. It's so embarrassing. Oh, it's almost perfect. The last day of March. Our anniversary of this channel is March 30th, I believe. We might be on spring break though. Yeah, are we? No, I mean, I guess we get. Well, no, we'd only have our laptop. March 30th. If you're in this channel, make sure you're checking out our updates and stuff. It might have to be the 24th though, because she's trying to get out of it. She does not like that I'm doing this. We're gonna live react to our. We haven't. Oh my gosh. Kathy has never seen our very first video. I mean, I haven't seen it in 2 years. And we're gonna live react to our very first video. And that's going to be on one of our live streams Thursday night. So make sure you're tuned in every Thursday night to our lives. I think that's going to be super awkward. Super awkward. But really good for you guys, I think. Stacy. When we sell an item, do we delete it off other platforms right away? Or like on Poshmark, do we mark it not for sale? I think it depends on if I'm here or like out and about. So if I'm here, I just go through the list perfectly and it just deletes it. And then for some reason, if I need to put it back up, I just, again, use list perfectly to put it back up. But if I'm like out and about on Posh, I usually do mark it not for, it depends. If they like paid already, then I delete it. Like if, let's say it's sold on eBay, I'll delete it. But if it like got an offer accepted and they haven't paid, I'll just mark it not for sale. I don't know why I do that. I should just delete it. So I think deleting it is the best way, even though I just said something different. I think since we use list perfectly, I think deleting it is probably the best. Because if you ever need to relist it, it's in list perfectly. You can easily relist it from list perfectly if you ever need to. I think the odds of you needing to is low, so it's probably just worth deleting it and getting it out of there. That's just me. Wes made a $65 sale. Nice! Congrats. It happens every Thursday night when you guys are watching our channel. You make sales. Everyone, well, I did make one sale. Every other week I have not made a sale, I don't think, during the live. Hello, Lorena. Lorena, hey, thanks for coming. We do have about 15 more minutes. I am going to cut it here at 10 o'clock just because we're sleepy today. Sam saying, we're comforting to watch on. That's nice. Instead of making your own vlog channel. Not our own. I don't know. I know a lot of people do the multiple channel thing. I don't know if we're ever really going to do that. I think we'll just do everything. Well, like, what about the schoolie? Like, we've been talking about. Yeah, the schoolie. That's true. We've been talking about if we do schoolie type videos, like when we do finally have it up and running.
Just
I
'cause
feel
it
like
is
that's
way
completely different than, even though it's kind of reselling. Like, we're gonna resell not from it, but at least buy stuff at their stores wherever we go.
Yeah.
But that would probably be a separate, I guess, vloggy channel.
Yeah. But we're kind of getting a little bit. Our format is changing a little bit. We're trying to change more to more of like vloggy kind of style, just throughout the day, just capturing what's going on.
We always say that, and then we do
I
it
know,
for like 3 days, and then we never do it again.
We're creatures
This week
of
we've
habit.
been trying to, yeah. I mean,
We
it's
are
still
trying
not
to.
very bloggy though. I don't know. We're not good
vloggy
YouTubers.
elements.
We're just very good at being consistent.
We're bad YouTubers, really.
Yeah, Lori, I have everything I did find in Florida that was cold weather related was in great shape.
I'm kind of wondering if the 5 resellers did any sourcing in Aspen.
Yeah.
I feel like Aspen's one of those places where a lot of really rich people go and then buy stuff and then donate it on the same trip because they don't want to lug it on airplanes. And by a lot, I mean some. I don't think everybody goes to Aspen to do that, but
Or maybe they donate the stuff they brought and bought new stuff.
maybe.
I don't know. We need to go and find out. It's only 3 hours away. Like,
Have you noticed a decrease in Mercari sales since the shipping price increase?
I haven't really looked.
Yeah, I think even when like Poshmark was doing its thing,
When did Mercari change their fees? I don't remember.
like we didn't even really see a noticeable difference. I mean, February was slower, but
Yeah, just overall.
I can't say that that's because of the shipping increases or anything, or just because it's everything was slower. Like I feel like last year February was slower, so it's almost like the same percentage of decrease from last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have my last year's data to look at, but like comparing January to February, I made 29 Mercari sales in January, which that's a 31-day month. And in February, I made 33 Mercari sales. So I actually made more Mercari sales in February, which I would assume the change probably came around that time.
Mm-hmm.
So by looking at that only and nothing else, I would say no, but I did start remembering to promote items in February on Mercari, so I feel like that always gives me sales when I remember to promote my items each day.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good idea. Gloss and sparkle. Maybe you could start reselling. Or sorry, it's getting late. My vision's blurry. Maybe you could start with videos reselling cosmetics and slowly add other items as your reseller base grows. That's probably a good little segue. There's also Reese Tail. He's still laying in his bed.
Kendra does not have a YouTube channel, at least yet. Kendra, are you gonna make a YouTube channel? She does.
I'll tell you what, I was watching some cookie decorating TikToks the other night, and if you're gonna do something, do TikTok. I think
this is Kendra's Instagram. I hope you don't mind if we share. But
down lower,
yeah,
lower.
Oh,
lower. Daily grind redefined,
yeah.
And I think you just got something, some kind of chat.
So daily _grind _redefined.
Guys, we are the best YouTubers ever. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Oh, Kendra just said no. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh. That's not her Instagram, guys.
That's my Instagram.
Oh, is she talking about no about YouTube? Oh, I hope she doesn't care that I shared her Instagram because we can't really take it back now.
Kendra, sorry.
You should totally do a TikTok though.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what that was in reference to. Simona, sorry, I have to get to work. It's 5 a.m. over here. Was she in Panama? That's not Panama. That's not that far off, is it? I don't remember where Simona was.
I'm really bad at geography. I'm still trying to figure out this Utah
Bye,
trip.
Simona.
Cause I need to just pull out a big Utah map because I'm trying to like, do we want to go here or here? And I want to go to a few places and they seem like they're all 4 hours apart of each other, and I don't know if I want to keep driving that much.
Yeah.
So I just need to figure that out too.
Can I survive if I'm not computer smart?
What are we surviving? Reselling YouTube?
Reselling, probably.
I'm not computer smart and I survive reselling, but I don't think I could survive YouTube by myself.
I don't know if you could survive reselling without your tech support.
That's true.
Kathy still doesn't really know how to change the labels.
I'd have to go to the post office and beg them to print my labels for me every day. Or the library. Miss Librarian, can you please help me?
I don't know what Matt was talking about here. It was called Bread Brew. Oh, is that in reference to Nancy Picker? He hit all his videos and just started posting reselling videos. So that was just all he did, yeah. Tommy said, I think Dave got a nice bump to start with collaborations. Yeah, I think collaborations is probably the best way for smaller channels to grow. I think we kind of collaborated with Becky Park early on because she was interested in selling kids' clothes. And
honestly, that was just like a random thing. It's not like I didn't even know Becky. I mean, I watched her channel, but I'm a shy person, so like I never commented on any of her videos.
Right.
And then one day she talked about maybe wanting to try Kitizen, and since I already knew a lot about it, I went to Instagram and said, hi, let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.
And then when she was ready to do it, she was like, yeah, let me use your code. And then,
hey, do you want to come on the live with me? And remember that?
Yeah. So it just worked out that way. But yeah.
Does anyone buy wholesale items to sell? We don't. I'm sure some do. I feel like there's money to be made in every little nook and cranny of everything, but
yeah,
everybody finds their.
I know. I'm always like interested when we watch Caleb's videos. What's his name?
Phoenix Resale. Yeah.
Like so he'll like buy video games, which it makes sense because he's selling so much. But sometimes it'll only be like
he'll spend
$3 to $5 profit,
50 cents.
Right, but like I mean, it makes sense on the big scale that he does. So
yeah.
But then other times you make hundreds of dollars on one flip. So.
Marvin did that with his old garage flips. Yeah, RV. Yeah. Yep.
Amy K's asking, or she's considering selling on Kitizen. Here's a say that we offer free shipping. How do you decide? So on Kitizen, we only do free shipping because like that's how it started. You had to, and I just got used to doing it that way. You don't have to offer free shipping. I tried not offering free shipping on Kitizen for a while, but the way their bundle option is set up, it just worked out better to do free shipping. So, because if I'm separating the shipping on each, you'd have to go in and send an offer every time someone carts multiple items to like make the shipping the correct amount. And I just got busy and I would never go back, and then I was not making very much sales, so I switched it back. Everywhere else I charge the buyer shipping. And when it's free shipping, you're just adding the shipping to the price. You're not doing, so instead of $20 plus shipping, it'll just be $25 free shipping or whatnot.
Lisa was saying, if you could tell your peeps at Poshmark VA to get a Canadian version.
We don't have any peeps.
I think Poshmark VA is one guy. I'm not sure. Or girl. I don't know. Alex. I think that's unisex names. I'm thinking it's a guy. I don't even know if he's American, to be honest. Yeah, we've never really talked to him. We've just kind of set up through the affiliate and did our thing.
You could probably message him.
It's funny because the other day I was looking at their website and he's got our video up on his website. I don't know how long it's been there, but
we're like, should we be mad or like happy that we're getting views from the video? But like then we don't want people to think that like we did not know that video was there, so we don't want like y'all to think that we're like getting paid or something, because we're not. Like we get paid
through affiliate.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you guys join with our code, we get paid, but we don't get paid for,
Yeah, I didn't get
we
paid.
don't know the guy.
He didn't pay me to make that video or nothing, and I didn't even ask him. I just made the video. Him, her, Alex. I don't know. We get emails from Alex at Poshmark VA, so that's just every time somebody like signs up or whatever.
Yeah.
How often should I share my Poshmark closet?
At least once a day, I would say. If you're doing it by yourself, once a day. If you're doing it Poshmark VA, as many times as you can.
I think you should pull up your Poshmark stats and show.
I don't know how. I'm so dumb about everything. I'm literally, guys, I'm so dumb.
So go to Poshmark. Sorry if I'm louder. I'm a lot closer to the mic.
What do I go to?
Go to Posh Stats or something like that. My stats or where is it?
No, I always feel like I look it on my phone.
Account settings. Somewhere.
Sharing settings? No.
Man.
I
want to show you guys that we do use Posh VA and we use it a lot. Just to kind of, like we're not really afraid of being banned or anything from Poshmark for using Poshmark VA.
My Posh stats. Self shares in the last 30 days. Guess what it is?
Yeah, guess what our self shares in the last 30 days is. And we haven't clicked a single button to do it. Seller tools is what Betty Boop's saying, or what is that? I feel like it's just not on the website.
I self-shared, and by I mean Poshmark VA self-shared 236,567 shares in the last 30 days.
In the last month.
So 236,567, 236,567 divided by 30. About 7,800 clicks per day or shares per day.
Yeah.
So I try to stay right under that 8,000 mark.
So, yeah, I mean, it works. I would say use Poshmark VA because sharing sucks. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like...
Even if you only use it to share your closet once a day, it's 100% worth it. Even if you only use it to send offers or relist items, it's 100% worth it.
Yeah. I want to see people's reactions because you just said it it just went live.
What did I say?
Delay. It took that long for it to go up. Or am I a little bit behind? Anyway. Yeah. Let me see. It's coming up. We got just a couple more minutes. I think we're just going to start winding down here. I lost track of time. It's already almost 10.
Serendipity by Melanie made 20 sales tonight. That's amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Jeez.
I'm just a little bit jealous.
Save some for the rest of us. Morgan said, "Hi, I recently found your channel and love your pull and packing videos. I even ordered some supplies from Shipping Hip. Awesome. Thank you for supporting our... it's another affiliate, like our channel, I don't know, our affiliates. Thanks for supporting our affiliates. We do appreciate that. Yeah. That does help support us.
And it helps support the Shipping Hip gals. I know that they really appreciate it too. They used to be a super small operation, and just in the last year, I would say, they've even taken off pretty well, and I think they're very grateful. Like every time anyone uses our code, like if a few people use our code in one day, she'll message me did you mention us? Thank you so much. So we appreciate it, but they really, really appreciate it because they're just two moms doing what they're doing. So
yeah, Shipping Hip, it's a great way to support another small woman-owned business. So that's awesome. Tommy said it's fun to watch people evolve on YouTube. Yeah, so you got to watch us react to our first video, Tommy. I don't know if I want you watching. Just kidding, Tommy.
trying to just read a few more questions.
Kendra said, "Sorry, I hopped in and my boy wanted to lay down with him. I should be listening." Don't be sorry. Kids first.
Northwood Flippers was asking, can you explain Becky's group or program?
Where's that at?
It's a little up, probably. Well, Chris did most of it, honestly.
Can you explain Becky's group or program? Yeah, Becky Park has a course that she does for resellers that are YouTubers, and she just kind of shows how to kind of get up and going. And the thing I like the most about the group is, like we spoke earlier about collaborations. Like we do a lot of collaborations.
They just did one a few days ago, and we didn't get.
Yeah, we didn't have
busy,
time to
but,
do that one.
Yeah.
But she does like once a month. The group, everybody who's in the group is able to join in on the collaboration of the month, and everybody's video gets linked in everybody's video, and but not just that. There's a Facebook group where you can go and ask questions, and we're on there. The 5 resellers are there. Becky's there. Daniela.
I mean, at this point, there's so many.
She's there.
Yeah, I think we were in our first group, but
Sarah
now she's done 3 or 4 more groups. So I don't even know all the people at this point. We were part of her pilot one. So she did like the first one, and we were like part of that. Chelsea Monarch Alley was there. So yeah, we've made a lot of friends through that, and had a lot of great collaboration videos, and I think that's definitely helped our channel grow. And she does have like an affiliate program. I've never set it up. I feel like, I don't know, I like Becky, and I want her to get all the money for that. So I've never set up the affiliate. I just want to, I do have it's a good program if it's something you're wanting to get into, grow your channel a little bit more. If you have a little extra money, I don't even remember what she's charging for it. And then she's just started a new one, right? She's about to, I think. So yeah, if you want to jump in, I think you have a few more days to join.
Yeah. I mean, as with any course, it's all, information that is out and available. She just has it nice and consolidated.
Yeah. So just get it quicker.
Specifically for reselling. So it's just a nice little shortcut. So if you have a little extra money, you want to help grow your channel, I recommend it. I learned some things, and I think just the access alone of just having a group that, we're all like-minded and we're able to do collaborations together and stuff like that. I personally think that's where the real value is, because you can't really get that for free on YouTube, right? So, but she does have a lot of great information on growing channel. So that's what I have to say about that.
Bama fan for life. I said, do we reach out to buyers for clarification if we get less than 5 stars? No.
No. If we get 4 stars, we just leave it. Yeah. I mean, if it's on eBay, I don't message the buyer, but I do try to get it removed if it's a removable thing. But everywhere else, I just let it go. Honestly, I don't look at my Citizen or my Mercari reviews ever. And then Poshmark, I wouldn't, but I don't think you can turn it off. You get a push notification, so it'll say 5 stars, and if it's not 5 stars, it just says gave you a rating. So it's and then you have to look at that point to see but I still don't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do. If you get a little lower rating, just be motivated to sell more, because that'll help make that rating be less and less of a impact. We did actually, on our video that we recorded today, we got a negative.
We talked about that today already on this.
Right, but this, they probably can't hear, but we did talk about it in our video that we recorded. I think it's going up on Saturday, maybe Monday, I don't know. But in one of our newer videos that isn't out yet, we did get a negative feedback, and we got it removed. So I think
it doesn't affect you really at all.
If we didn't get it removed, we'd still be selling on eBay. We'd still make sales. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got a Facebook sale.
What'd you sell?
Patagonia chinchilla for babies. Well, for toddlers. Let's see. For $30 plus shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
What was I gonna... I had a thought about what we were just talking about.
I think everybody's saying the same basic thing. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you got to move on. You can't dwell on it. You know, like, it's easy for us to dwell on all the negative, right? That's like our natural human reaction. When we should be focusing on the good buyers. You know what I mean?
I was just looking at some Instagram stories a little bit earlier, and this is someone I follow, Little Elm Goods. They posted a funny thing. It was just like the screenshot of somebody's eBay feedback, and this person has 347,800 feedbacks, but 1,171 negatives. And they just said, remember, if you're ever worried about eBay kicking you off for too many defects, there's people like this bawling out without a care in the world. So, I mean, literally, like, yeah, you don't have to, you don't need perfect feedback to make sales.
Right.
So.
I mean, look at McDonald's, right?
Oh my gosh.
Who in the last 5 years has had an amazing, like, if you go to McDonald's, you had the best experience of your life. Nobody, right? It's always like the worst experience ever, and yet still, there's always a line going out the parking lot, you know? Like, you just gotta move on. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna cut it here. It is a little bit after 10. Sorry if we missed any questions. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out with us. And yeah, we're doing these lives every Thursday night, and I hope to do. I say this every Thursday.
Like as we close out. So I can't see it anymore, but somebody was like, "Is there a topic tonight?" Which there wasn't. But do you guys have ideas for topics? Let us know. We can pick one for next week.
No, we've had good ideas. I know somebody suggested doing like a spreadsheet night, and I think that'd be cool. Where I can actually, if you share your spreadsheet with me, I can go into your specific spreadsheet, live on air. Obviously, I wouldn't do it if you didn't
want your stuff shared.
Right.
Or we don't have to say your name or whatever.
Right. But, I don't think there's really that much sensitive information in those. It's just your sales numbers. It doesn't give me access to your stores or anything like that. But I thought that'd be a good idea, like me going in and like fixing maybe some or answering questions specifically about spreadsheet stuff. I think that'd be a good one. We just have to be a little bit more prepared than we were tonight. But yeah, any suggestions would be great. But I just have fun just hanging out here. If that's all you guys want to do,
we just got to get better at reading the chat faster and answering actual questions.
I don't know if we'll ever get good though, because when you have
you guys, there's a lot of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, there's so many people here supporting and asking amazing questions. It's hard to get to them all. I mean, we only have so much time. So I don't know if it's ever going to get better.
This question keeps coming up, and if you're going to do their new I don't know what flip is, but
talk about
so
flip.
Probably not.
Wait, that's not what. That's weird. I did
a
not
couple
click
up from the bottom.
button. I did not kick that. Okay, that's one I clicked. It's like two. Anyway,
we don't know what flip is.
Flip. Never heard of it, so we'll have to look into it and see what it's about. Yeah, hopefully I'll have some kind of anti-spam bot to keep these people that were messing up the chat a little bit earlier.
Good job getting some listings done, Tay. Yeah. I got none. So
you guys had a great evening. Thank you so much. Reese, it's almost like he knows we're in.
He's a hungry guy. Come here.
He's sticking his butt here. There's Reese's tail. You guys see it? You want to say goodnight?
All right. Guess not.
Come here.
Go over there. Go.
Take this out. Reese, go. Oh, there's a Reese boy. You ready? You ready to eat? All right, guys. I might try to get Reese Cam set up again next week and all that. Thanks for showing up and hanging out with us. And yeah, thanks. Hope to see you guys next week. We have some more videos coming out. Make sure you stop by and check those out. And we appreciate everything you guys do, guys. Thank you so much for all the amazing support tonight. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.